Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Commander Bly from the Revenge of the Sith line. Now this guy is absolutely fantastic, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. So here it is, pretty standard for what we saw out of the Revenge of the Sith line. All of the card backs were pretty much identical to this one. And then flipping it over onto the back, you can see the other figures that were released at this time, as well as an image of the figure here and a brief description. And of course, if you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. So anyway, pretty standard stuff, so let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. Now, Bly stands at, let's see, not exactly 4 inches tall. So he's right in scale with all of your other 3 3/4 inch figures, and he comes with quite a few accessories. We'll go ahead and run through them here. He comes with 2 of these blaster pistols, as you can see there. No paintwork or anything on them, but they are very nicely detailed. One other thing that is worth mentioning is that you can place them into his holsters on his belt here, which is pretty cool. And his next accessory is the blaster rifle here. Again, no paintwork or anything, but this is my favorite version of this blaster rifle. I think it looks the best. I just wish it had maybe a little bit of paintwork, would have been nice, but overall it is definitely a nice accessory. Now, as far as our articulation on this figure goes, it is fairly well done. There is one shortcoming, and we'll talk about that when it comes to it. So the first piece, I don't know if you can call this articulation really, is this rangefinder micro binocular thing on his helmet. So as you can see here, you can slide it up over the top of the helmet like this, and you can kind of pull it in and out so that it meets flush with his helmet, which I think is really nicely done. Definitely cool. In his head, he's got a ball peg. Nice range of motion there, especially with having the pauldron on here. It still works and everything, which is nice. He's got ball hinge shoulders, excellent range there. It is a little bit limited by the pauldron, but it does work fine. He's got ball hinge elbows that do swivel and then swivel wrists. And then there's no articulation at the waist or anything. It's really the only thing I think could have been done better on this figure, but it's not a huge deal overall. He still looks really cool. And then he's got swivel hips, nice range of motion there, and then ball hinged knees with a swivel, and then hinged ankles with a swivel. So overall, this figure is absolutely fantastic. It looks great. The paintwork is done nicely, as you can see on there. Really cool design in my opinion, so I definitely recommend picking up this figure 100%. The only thing is, don't pay too much for him. I've definitely seen listings for this figure before as high as like $30 or $40. Don't pay that much for him. Definitely hold out until you can find him for a better price, because he is cool, but he's not, $40 cool. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.